Hi, how are you all? It's Tawny. It's been a while since I've posted anything. Um, I'm doing a little bit better in terms of the old depression. I think the medication is just like out of 100%, I think it's working 10%, which is better than it was like 2 weeks ago. So I'm happy about that. I can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel for that. So happy, so happy. I can't wait until it turns to 80 and there's only 10% left to feel good. Anyway, haven't said anything about Kobe. It's so absolutely horrific. He lived in our little town, and we got to see him regularly, whether it would be at pavilions or Starbucks or the bank. I can't tell you how many times when I went to my hair salon that I saw him going into Bank of America, that little shopping center up in Newport Coast, where I lived, where we still use. It's just 3 minutes from here. It's really, it feels like a big part of this city has lost a very big part of itself. Everybody was so kind and so nice to him, and one of the reasons that people love living down here is there's no paparazzi, so you can just go out and be yourself. I remember one time years ago, the only time I saw paparazzi was they were chasing me, and they chased me into Neiman Marcus, and the manager in Neiman Marcus shut the doors and like wouldn't let them in, wouldn't let them anywhere near the doors. So they're really protective down here, and I know that Kobe obviously was obviously so much more famous than I am, but no one bothered him. Nobody, I mean, listen, there are stories about little kids hearing that he was in the grocery store, and they'd look inside, try to look down the aisle to see him, and catch a peek of him and stuff. But he was a fixture here, and we all got to see him, and it feels like we lost a part of our own family with him being gone. And the 9 other people and his daughter Gigi, who went to the school right down the street. Just, I mean, just pray and put give Vanessa, follow her on Instagram and just show her how much you love her by liking her photos and leaving nice comments, because to have something like this happen to you and knowing that the world cares has got to mean something to her. It really does. I mean, I can't imagine going through this and nobody knowing except for you, and you having to deal with this by yourself. Either way is just absolutely horrific, and my heart and my prayers go out to the entire to everybody who was on the helicopter that day. Anyway, it's not an anyway. It's just what. Where do I go from here? What do I say? Just still devastated by it. I wake up and I think about it. I go to bed and I think about it, and it's just constantly on my mind. Not 24 hours a day, but there's at least 2 or 3 times a day where I stop and I think about him and what Vanessa is going through, and his 3 daughters that he left behind. I'm sure, unlike myself, everybody else is going through the exact same thing. So I just wanted to send my love. On another note, hi. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope your team won in the Super Bowl. Haven't talked since then. I wasn't really, I mean, I should have been going for the San Francisco 49ers because I'm from California and they're California, but I wanted the Chiefs to win because such a girl thing, because Mahone is so good looking. He's so hot. So of course I'm going for who's the cutest quarterback. I love the game. I watch the game. I have sports on all the time. It reminds me, it kind of reminds me of when I was married. There was always sports on in the house. So it makes me feel really safe and secure when I have sporting events in the house. And I like to hear it. And I love football because it reminds me of Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving and Hanukkah and leading up to all the holidays. So anyway, there's that. And I haven't left. I left the house Saturday. I went to a wonderful fundraiser for a very a public school, Modern Day. Oh, here comes Steve. Modern Day, which is a really expensive school, which is why they have to have why they have to have these functions so that they can raise all this money so that kids that can't afford to go to the school can get scholarships. And I think that's really wonderful, and I'll support anything that has to do with that. Our kids here in Newport Beach, we have a wonderful school called Corona Del Mar High School, and I'm really grateful that my kids both got a wonderful education there. It's top 1% of the schools in the United States for how fantastic, how well it is, and how the kids all get into these wonderful colleges without cheating, without having to say that your daughter is on the row team. That is so disgusting. I'm not disappointed because I met the people that are in trouble, and it doesn't surprise me in the least, but it's really sad, and I feel bad for the kids that got screwed up over that, who didn't get in because their parents, paid all this ridiculous money to cheat the system, which isn't good. Hi, baby boy. I know. Here, turn around. Turn around. Say hi. Look, over there. Hi. Give me five. No, not look my face. Give me five. Thank you. So, anyway, I just wanted to check in and say hi with everybody and hope everybody's doing okay, and let you know that I feel like I'm getting a little bit better, just a little bit better. The work's not done. You still, even if you take your medication and your medication's working, it doesn't mean that you can just go, I'm fixed, I am wonderful. I mean, it gives you a sense of that, but then you've got to do the work. And so I go and see somebody every 2 weeks to talk about what's going on, and hopefully we'll figure things out, because I don't want to be on medication for the rest of my life. But I'll tell you what, if the medication is going to make a difference, then I will be on medication for the rest of my life, and I will not feel bad about that one bit. But we don't know. It's only been a couple weeks that I've been on it. So have a good one. Enjoy the rest of the week, and I will talk to you guys later. All my love. Tell everybody that you love them, that you love them. Let them know that you care about them, because you just never know. Bye.